Have you ever heard of Diamond on Canvas? Well, I found her about maybe 6 months ago, and she's a small business owner, and she does diamond painting canvases. And I came across her on, I think it was Facebook first, and then she's on Facebook, YouTube, and I think she's on Instagram, if I'm correct. But I watched one of her videos on YouTube a little bit before Easter, and she was looking for people who were interested in doing a really honest review about her canvases. And I got the nerve to ask her if I could be one of them, because I never done anything like this, and I'm just a small content creator, whatever you want to call it. I do diamond painting, I do paper crafts, I do hauls, unboxing, all that stuff, but I never ever been asked to do a review on anybody's diamond paintings before, and she accepted me. And it was on her Easter palettes. So it finally came in today. So you and I, if you never ever heard of her or ever seen any of her canvases, well, guess what? This will be our first time ever, and I'm excited. I did open everything up because there was a lot of stuff, and I didn't want to make this video too long, so guess what? It's gonna be a little bit long, guys. So I may split it up because it came with 10 canvas, and you'll see why. So I probably do 5 today, and then I'll do another video and do the other 5. And then once I do the unboxing, I will do videos on my process of making them, and we'll take it from there. So bear with me, because this is my first video that I've ever got accepted to do for a company. So it's Diamond on Canvas. She does have a new name though. It's Italian name because she's Italian, and she's a really sweet lady. And I want to shout out and say thank you for giving me the chance to have one of your paintings, well, not one, 10 paintings, and give me the chance to do a review on your work. And I'm telling you right now, she puts a lot of effort into her kits. I have never seen anything like this before. So here we go. So the first thing is it came in a bag. Look at this. It's a cloth material bag, and it has diamonds on canvas, and it says healing through diamond painting, and it says diamondettes, and this is the Easter spring palette. So if I'm corrected, all her paintings, they're small, but you get, I think, like 10 in a kit. One thing that she needs to have is some kind of welcome card. She needs a welcome card and state what social media she's on, what platform she's on, so this way we know. And when we come on here, and if you are, one of those person that comes on and shows people what you got and everything else, and you want to demonstrate or show your products and do a review and everything else, she needs to have, in my opinion, have at least a card that has her name. It's just a little welcome card. That's what she needs, a welcome card, and show where you can look her up and just give a little bit of information about her. So it's easier for us to explain to everyone out there so they can understand what we're talking about, especially if they're new, just like me. I'm still new to her company. I found her about 6 months ago. I watched because this gave me the opportunity to do something new, and hopefully other people will like what I do for a review, because that's a great opportunity for a company to send a product to you for free and give your opinion of what you think of her stuff. So I'm happy. So like I said, first you get a canvas bag, and you get the name of what you're getting. So this is for Easter spring kit. That's what I saw this video right before Easter to see what you get. So if all her kits come in with a bag like this, it's worth it, because it's easy, because you can put your kit back in this bag, and you can carry it anywhere you want to go, and you won't get it mixed up. So that's number 1. Number 2 is, look at this kit bag. Isn't that cute? It's a rabbit to go with the theme. I never saw anything like this. Look at that. That is really cute. But before that, this is the thing that I was telling you about. The only thing she gave me was you get 2 cards. This is one of them, and it has a saying on the back. It says, "What has been, what will be, will be." And it's just, quotes or poet or a poem. And then I got another one, and it says, "I see beauty in the parts of me that I used to think were broken." I love these little things. They fit me very well. And that's another one. And then here's another card. And see, if she had a card like this and just had her information on there, this would be really good. That's the only thing so far that I would let her know, is she should give a little bit of a welcome card, especially for newbies, or for everybody anyway. So this way we can, when we want to explain, if we do social media, we can come on here and kind of give out better information instead of trying to so we don't leave nothing out. because most likely I'll probably leave some things out, because like I said, I'm still new to her company, but I have seen her products, and she does very well. But what I'm about to show you is something new, especially to me, because her paintings used to be like everybody else's paintings, and you'll understand what I'm saying once I show you. But if you've never seen this, you're gonna be really excited, because it's really nice. And so on this one, it says mindful poetry reading, and it just tells you that she gives you little cards like this. So let's open up the kit and see what you get. So the first thing you get is some stickers, and since this is the Easter theme, you get some Easter stickers, and this is Happy Easter. So this is cute, because if you section off your paintings, I see a lot of people put stickers on their section, and if they do videos, they ask you which sticker to pick, and then you just do it. That's a big roll of stickers. I like that. It's got some eggs on it. It's got a bunny rabbit. It's got lots of rabbits and stuff. Everything to do with Easter. So that's nice. That's something different. You know, a lot of people give out washi tape. She gave out stickers. And then you get a butterfly cover binder. Isn't that nice? Look at that. That's really nice. And then you get another one. Oh, it's a rainbow. Look at that one. That is really cute. Then you get some wax. So you get, looks like there's 2 in each, so you get 4 wax. Oh wow! You get a regular diamond pen with the squishy, and you got a single placer, and I think that this is a 3 placer. So you get the original pen, and then look at this one, guys. You get another pen. Isn't that neat? Look at, she must make these. That is really nice. So you get 2 pens. You get a special pen, and you get an original pen. So that's cute. And then you get some tweezers. This one says eyelash tweezers. It's got strawberry and apples and carrots on it. And it's pink. And it's a curved one. And it's metal. And it's sharp at the end, guys. And it's got a little closure on it. So I never got any tweezers that were curved like that. So that's neat. Oh, look at this, guys. You get 2 trays. It's a pink and a green. And they connect. Look at that. That is really cool. Look at that. You get 2 trays, and the covers come off. So that's really nice. And then you get the spout right there. That is really nice. That's cool. I like that. All right. Anything else? Nope. That's it. That's really that's nice. That is a lot of stuff. That is. But you'll understand why. So put that aside. Now, all of her drills came wrapped up in sections. She had them all wrapped up in rubber bands like this. So they were all together like this, and she had these rubber bands around them. I took them off, so this video won't be too long, so please watch this again, because it's going to be worth it, guys. And all of her paintings came in a wrapper like this. So it was a pouch wrapper, so that's nice. So her stuff was wrapped really well. And, wait. Okay, what am I going to start with? Alright, I'll just start with this one. Alright, so this is a 21 by 32. All her paintings are 21 by 32 centimeters. This one's a bunny rabbit. And on top it says Diamonds on Canvas, Healing Through Diamond Painting. And it says Spring Easter Palette, and it says -1. And then it says Diamondettes on the bottom, and then it's got the thumbnail. But wait till you see the painting. No white borders. Look at this. No white borders. It's cloth, and it's sturdy. And it's got the scallop edges with the holes in it so it don't fray. Got my hair on there though. Look at that, guys. Look at the bunny rabbit. And then you got, there's no ledgers on here, nothing, okay? But you got the thumbnail right there. Okay? And the reason why is, this is your drill. So you get a ledger inside, which is cardboard. On the bag, it's got the sticker that says Spring Easter, and it says palette number 1. So you can't get your drills mixed up, because you get 10 paintings of this size in her kit. So like I said, if you look at the price of her kit, and then you look at the price of one painting, you will understand. These may be smaller, but you get a variety. So that is a difference. At least you're not working on one painting. You're working on several. And that's what I like. I like that. Because then you don't get bored with your painting. And they're a perfect size. To me, this is a perfect size. And look at, with no border, you don't really have to have a frame for this. Because this is really sturdy. It's really, really sturdy. So all you gotta do is get those little things that you can put your paintings on the wall that don't stick to the wall, and hang it up that way. If you want to thumbtack it, you can. I mean, if you want to put it in a frame, you can. But look at that, no border. And, let's see, it's very, very sticky. And the glue does not come all the way out. It's like that wide, maybe that wide. And the drill fill on here is really nice. And these are all squares, by the way. So we'll open up one of her packages. And you get fairy dust drills. I think these are called fairy dust drills. See, that's the reason why she should have a little bit of, that's the only thing is that when she has her kits, she should have the welcome card. And then at least probably, you know, because you do read the description when you order the, you know, whatever you order on her site, but it's nice to have it with your kit. Like, you know, Diamond Art tells you, you know, they give you a pamphlet of how to diamond paint, and they give you a welcome page, and etc., etc. But this would be cute if this card, and have a card, maybe something like this that has her name of her company, what you know, what site she's on, and you know, tell a little bit about the kit. That's it. So, and look at this. This is in a pouch. It's not wrapped like cellophane or anything like that. This is, I like this because it's easier to put back in. Because right now I'm not going to be working on this, so now that I'm showing you it, at least I can put this back in, wrap it back up, and I don't have to worry about losing or mixing my drills up with the other canvases. And your ledger. So this is what, look at the color. Look how pretty that painting is supposed to look once you're done. Look at that vibrant color. And this is cardboard. This one has 20 colors, and it's 1 through 8, and then you got the alphabet, and it's got your diamond number, it's got your symbol, and then it's got your DMCs. And I'm not good with my special drills, but it says, like, one of them is number 5, and it says F720, so I'm assuming that's fairy dust drills. So so you get 2 fairy dust drills on this one. So these are nice because you can cut the top off if you want, or I have what I found a little, I don't have it with me right now, I wish I could show you, but this would be nice, what I can put this in while I'm doing this, but you can tape this down, and you don't have to worry about ripping or anything, it's not paper, it's cardboard. So this will be easy, with the painting being small, you can just take this right on the side where you're doing your diamond painting, and it won't get destroyed so easily. But look at the bags they're in, guys, and it's already got the stickers on them, so you can kit, or you don't have to kit up. That's your choice. At least you have a choice whether you want to keep them in a bag, or kit it up yourself. So it does have the numbers and everything on it. And her drills look really nice. I've never done square yet, so I can't really give you too much details about square drills, but these look clean. They really do. I don't see any garbage, and they look really nice. And let's see, let me show you one of her special drills with number 5. Let me get number 5 out. Oh yeah, very nice. I should have kept the tray out. Let me get the tray. Oh, these are nice bags. Alright, so I'm showing you the fairy dust rolls right now. Can you see that? I don't want to spill these, but let me see if I can. I'm not good at lining them up yet. I just don't know if you can see that. That's your fairy dust drills. And then this is her regular drill. I don't know if the light would make a difference. I don't want to glare at you too. Yeah, I think this will be too fuzzy. So I'm gonna keep that off. I'm using natural light, guys. So that's nice. So I like this. I like how it's in a pouch. So see, you can put everything right back in. Oh, I got my drill back in. So see what I mean? This is going to be a little bit of a long video because this is my first time ever doing a review on someone's diamond painting. And look at that. Put it in, and there you go. So, and I put the ledger on the wrong side so you can't see the colors. Let me switch that around so you guys can see all the colors. I'm not going to open up the other ones, I'm just going to show you. Look at all the colors, guys. Look at how vibrant colors they are. Look at that. Look at those. You can see right from here. These are nice drills, and look how clean they are. So, and I did not mix it. I did dump a little bit out, but that's okay. So that's the rabbit. And then the next one is, look at this little girl with a butterfly on it. Look at that. And all the canvases are the same. There's the picture. And then there's the colors. And all these are squares. This is number 7. So I mixed them up by mistake. So then the next one is a mouse. Look at that. I wish these had names. That's all I wish they had. I wish these had names. But isn't he cute? And his drill, he's got 19 colors. And there's the thumbnail. And then there's all the colors. So that's number 3. Then we have another little girl in the dress. Look at that. I just can't get over without having a border. Look at that. It just, isn't that neat? It's like almost like a 3D if you really think about it. Almost, it's just neat. It's just so neat. Have you guys ever seen a painting that had no white borders? And this one has 16 colors, and they all have fairy dust drills. So there's the picture, and then there's the colors. Look at that. And then we have an angry bird. Look at that one. Isn't that cute? This one's got a little bit of something in the back. Oh, nope, it came right off. That's good. This one has 17 colors. There's a picture. And there's the colors. And these have fairy dust drills in them too. So the colors look really nice. So I am really excited to see how this turns out. Now we have a flower. And like I said, these are 21 by 32 centimeters. Is this a lotus? I'm not good with my flowers. And then there's the picture. You see that? And this one has 19 colors. And there's all the colors. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And then you have a little, I think this is a mouse. This one has 20 colors. He's reading a book. Isn't that cute? There's the thumbnail. And there's all the colors. And her canvases are really, really sticky. Very, very sticky. Yep. Alright, let's move on. And this is, I think this is a kitty cat. Look at this one. Trying to see if I can get the, well, you can see the thumbnail pretty good. But there's the thumbnail. And then there's all the colors. Then we have a box. Look at this one. And there's the picture. This one has 20 colors. And still, there's 2 fairy dust drills. I don't know if it has the ABs. I don't know what the numbers are for the ABs. I'm not good with that yet. And then there's those colors right there. And then, oh, and then we got hearts. Look at that. And this one has 17 colors. There's the thumbnail. And there's all those colors. Look how vibrant these colors are. Especially the reds and the pinks. And I mean, these are so nice. And they just look so clean. And then we have a cross. This one has 19 colors. What does this look like? And there's all the colors. And then the last one. Oh, this is so sweet. Look at the little girl. Isn't that adorable? Look at that. Look at that. That is so adorable. There's the thumbnail. This one has 26 colors. And 1, 2 fairy dust. Wait, 1, 2. Yeah. And look at those colors. So, what do you think, guys? Tell me what you think. Would you like paintings, 10 paintings like this, of all different, that go to whatever theme she's having out that month, or however she does it? And look at the way she packaged. I mean, and like I said, she had like, you know, I think she had like 4, and then she had them all wrapped up in these things. She had everything nicely packaged. Everything was nicely packaged. And now you got couple, look at couple, even the rubber bands. She's not even cheap on the rubber bands. You know? And then you got 2 trays. And you can put them together. And then you got this cute little bag. and you got 2 pens and 2 cover liners, 2 wax, 2 little waxes. You got the stickers and you got the tweezers, and then she gave you little cute little cards. And then the only thing that I found so far, now this is gonna be like a part 1 video. The only thing so far is I think she just should have a welcome card, at least a welcome card. She focused more on how she did her drills, her canvases, the kit to work with. It seems like she focused, on that instead of having all that paperwork. So that is really, really good. You don't get a bunch of paperwork. And these cards are very nice. I do like the sayings. I am into the sayings of these. I like stuff like this, and these will last longer than stickers. But everybody has their own preference. Everybody has their own opinions. These are all my opinions, guys. Like I said, I never ever. This is the first time I ever seen her work. First time I ever got her product, and so far I'm very pleased with it. I'm very excited because, like I said, there's a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff. You really need to go on her site and check her out. I see her videos. I'm not tech savvy. She doesn't have, I don't think her business, the way she does her business, she don't have like all the other companies have a whole bunch of lists of what kind of paintings you can buy. I think she goes by themes once a month or so many months apart. To be honest, I'm new to her, and I watch her videos, and the way to get in contact with her is you always have to email her. She has a video that comes up and she'll tell you what she's working on, and then if you're interested, you write to her, and if you want to reserve one of her kits, you don't have to pay for it right then and there. She lets you, it's kind of like thinking about it. She lets you put your order in, but you don't have to pay right then and there. So this way you have a chance, if you decide not to, at least she don't have to go through the process of giving you your money back, just in case you change your mind. To me, it's like if you change your mind or something happens, you know what I mean? But she lets you know. So if you go on her site, on Facebook or on YouTube, those are the 2 places I've seen her. I don't really go on Instagram, so I can't say much about Instagram, but I do watch her videos on YouTube. And she's a sweet lady. She's very nice and very talkative. But I don't think she has like a web page, and you go on her webpage and you pick out what you want. She goes on and she comes on like I am right now, and she tells you what her next project is, and then you decide if you want that theme or that, whatever she's working on. But as far as I know, out of the videos that I watch, she makes her canvases like this, and you get like 10. Well, this kit was 10, so I don't know if this was a special kit where you get 10 canvases. But I know that the other one that I was going to get, I think it was this size, and it came with more than 1 canvas. I think there was like 6 of them in there or something like that. I can't really remember. I had a brain injury, guys, so it's hard for me to remember back then. But like I said, she doesn't have a website. You just have to find her. As far as I know, she don't have a website. I think you just have to follow her on her social media, and then you watch her video. You just gotta subscribe to her and just watch her, and she explains everything. And on Facebook, she definitely explains everything. I think I don't go on Facebook much either. So that's how I came across her, was through YouTube. So yeah. So tell me what you think of this video. Hopefully I explained the best that I could, but I do love what she did. And never have I seen paintings come in a bag. So that's really nice. So when you go somewhere and you're working on this kit, at least everything's in one bag. You don't have to worry about finding another bag, and at least it has a name on the bag and everything else. So on that note, there will be a part 2. I will tell you more about this kit because I will be starting to work on it, and I keep hitting my light. So we'll do a review on how the kits are, or how the paintings are, how the drills go on, and everything else. So on that note, you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. And don't forget to follow, like, and share. Thank you.